Hi everyone. Staten Island, New York is currently the place I call home. Well, I can say Staten Island is my forever home. I've moved to several places and always end up right here. According to the Seeking the Good community, there are many factors that make a good community. In my opinion, I love where I live, but there are many things I would change to Staten Island, New York is currently the place I call home. Well, I can say Staten Island is my forever home. I've moved several places and always ended up right here. According to Seeking the Good community, there are many factors that make a good community. In my opinion, I love where I live, but there are many changes I would like to see to make it even better. Staten Island is shaped like a triangle, as you see the picture here. Being one of New York City's 5 boroughs, it is referred to as the Forgotten Borough. Maybe it's because of its tiny appearance compared to big old Manhattan. Staten Island is one of the 5 boroughs in New York City. This borough is separated by New Jersey and New York Bay. Staten Island is considered the least populated borough in New York City. Staten Island is one county, Richmond County. The borough is separated by the population as North Shore, South Shore, and Mid-Island. Staten Island is only 13.9 miles long and 7.3 miles wide. We fit 478,652 people on this tiny triangle. With that being said, you can imagine the traffic and the road conditions, the pollution and the overcrowding of schools, restaurants, and stores. The population, according to Point2 Home, shows a male population of 232,155 and a female population of 246,499. Staten Island has two nicknames, the Forgotten Borough and Staten Italy. We say this because even if you're not born Italian, you live here and automatically become one. With the common race being Caucasian, the common religion on Staten Island is Catholic at 56.42%. The average household income is $88,637. Median household income is $71,987. According to the Staten Island Advance, 107,500 people commute to Manhattan to work daily. The education on Staten Island is we also have many private schools, and we have the College of Staten Island, which is a CUNY school of New York. So 16,015 of the population have no schooling, 24,299 have some high school, 57,734 have some college, and 24,050 have completed their associate's degree. 55,823 have completed their bachelor's degree, and 36,720 have a master's. Staten Island real estate. As everybody probably knows, I've spoken about it many times that I am in the real estate field on Staten Island. So right now we're experiencing a real estate boom. So the median house value on Staten Island is $457,500. If a home is a two-family, the value is $514,545. And if the home is a 3 to 4 family, the value goes up to $537,211. Crime in Staten Island, as you can see of the graph, it's safer than 50% of the U.S. cities. The crime rate with property is at 12.07. The crime rate at violent is 2.96. Staten Island was once home of the largest garbage dump in the world. While I'm not proud to say this, many knew of the island because of it. You can actually see Freshkills landfill from outer space. Staten Island was New York City's largest garbage center for 50 years. You can see on the picture on the left in 1998, this is what Freshkills looked like. Currently in 2017, they're turning it into a park. Freshkill Landfills was closed in 2001. Currently, it's transforming into one of the largest parks in New York City with over 2,200 acres of land. The once called garbage dump will have trails, creeks, and scenic views of New York City and New Jersey. Staten Island has the most parks in all of New York City. With over 20 parks, we offer the greenest borough out of all New York City. Having so many parks to choose from, this gives the community a chance to bond outside of their homes. Here's a picture of my family at Fort Wadsworth. This is one of my favorite places to visit on the weekend. Here at Fort Wadsworth, it's a former United States military installation. Fort Wadsworth guarded the entrance to New York City Harbor for over 20 years. For over 200 years, I'm sorry. My family and many other Staten Islanders can stroll around the park and see the most amazing views of New York City and the Verrazano Bridge, which is behind us. On the left, my daughter is actually standing underneath the bridge. It's quite amazing. On the right, it's us above the fort, and in the middle is actual fort that you can see. So it's quite amazing the history that we have on Staten Island. One of my main reasons for loving the island is because of its history. There is so much of it here, but I will just name two of my favorite. I'm guessing everyone has heard of the Vanderbilt family. The Vanderbilt family is a Dutch family that settled in New York. This is important to my family history because my last name is Van Naem and I am Dutch. The Vanderbilt family and Van Naem family were related. In fact, Staten Island streets, parks, monuments, some stores all hold these Dutch names. I grew up on Van Naem Avenue, which was named after my family. My grandmother still lives on this street. The Vanderbilt family made their billions by creating the railroad and steamboat lines in New York City. The family lived on Staten Island for many years while making Manhattan the architectural wonder it holds to be today. The Vanderbilt family had a tremendous tomb built on Staten Island in the Moravian Cemetery, which is on the right, which holds the bodies of this prestigious family. And last but not least, I'm going to show you, once again, this is Staten Island over here, and then you're going to see all the boroughs. And this is Staten Island. If you click on the link over here, it's a film made by Matthew Turturro, who gives you the above the sky look at Staten Island historical and monumental places that make this island home to many of New York City's population. I just want to state, when I compare previous places I have lived, I have missed many factors of what Staten Island holds in a community. I overlook the fact that it's overcrowded and overpopulated, the traffic. What I can say about it is that we are a close-knit community. Unlike any other borough in New York City, we did have many we experienced Hurricane Sandy a couple of years back, and our community stuck together as a whole. And I just feel like that, to me, makes my home, Staten Island, a great community. So thank you all for viewing my community, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about everybody else's. You have a great day.